Hi there, you're watching Market Cafe on ET Now with me, Shreyansi Singh, and over the next few minutes, I'll get you a roundup of the stocks that you should be keeping on your radar as well as global news and updates. But firstly, let's take a look at stocks in terms of the Wall Street and what that really did, because when you take a look at the S&P 500, that's the one that ended the session 0.2% lower. You did have Apple, which lost 4% in its worst day coming in since August, dragged the Nasdaq composite 0.9% lower. When you take a look at Dow as well, 0.2% decline is what you're seeing there as well. Despite these losses, you do have all three of these indexes that are still on pace to end the week higher. So on your screens, you can see a weekly roundup of how they fared. The S&P 500 is the one that has seen an uptick of about 1.9% thereabout. Dow Jones is the one that was up 2.9% for the week thus far. And even Nasdaq composite is up 0.9%. So that largely is the kind of handover that you're seeing on a daily as well as weekly basis. You do have more bank earnings that are expected before Friday's opening bell, including reports coming in from State Street, Citizens Financial and Regions Financial. So that largely is the roundup as far as Wall Street then is concerned. But let's shift focus then to oil as well as gold. Take a look at oil prices first, because oil prices fell back a day after settling in fact at a multi-month high on US President Joe Biden's latest sanctions targeting Moscow and a larger than forecast fall in US crude stocks as well. So crude inventories have been the one to watch out for in terms of those levels. 8th draw is what you saw coming in as far as US crude stockpiles were concerned. And other than that, the sanctions since last week have been rattling the oil market. Currently, when you take a look at the price movements, then Brent crude is the one that fell 74 cents or about 0.9%, closed around that $81 per barrel mark as well, after rising 2.6% in the previous session to their highest since July 26. So quite the move coming in as far as Brent crude is concerned in terms of shifting direction. Now, when you take a look at US WTI, that is also the one that pulled back slightly, 1.7% pullback is what you're seeing coming in as far as US WTI is concerned. And $78 per barrel is the kind of level that you had after gaining 3.3% on Wednesday. Even for that particular benchmark as well, a little bit of a wait and watch mode at this point is what investors are in before Trump gets the keys to the Oval Office. So that is the one announcement, that's the one takeover in fact to watch out for. But moving on, then gold prices are the ones to look at after gold rose to a more than 1 month high after the latest US economic data pressured the treasury yields further, also following a soft core inflation reading this week as well. That also ramped up the bets coming in for a more dovish Federal Reserve policy. So when you take a look at price levels coming in for gold, spot gold gained 0.8%, $2,700 per ounce is the kind of level that you were looking at, and this was the highest since December 12th as far as gold is concerned. But moving on.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.